Welcome to The Good Life. I'm Barbara Beck, and we are here in the kitchen with Isabella again. Welcome, Isabella.
Thank you.
So
Buongiorno.
good to have you. Buongiorno. To whom are we buongiornoing?
Buongiorno, famiglia e amici. Good morning, my family and friends.
Do you love it? Do you love it? As soon as Isabella comes, I start to speaking in the Italiano like she does.
I love the hands, and I love the motion and the smile. It's so you. I swear you come from my country.
Somewhere in me, there's a little Italian blood because I love eating Italian. I love talking to Isabella. I love getting my steam bath from the lovely pasta that's boiling over here. Viewers, you know that summer is all about spending time with family. We love family, don't we, Isabella?
We do indeed.
With the hot and humid weather in Central Florida and in the kitchen today, we are spending time inside, and that's a good idea because we do have some air conditioning. Even though we have a little steam going on here, we at least have air conditioning. Well, Isabella is here to share one of her most delicious recipes with us, and later in the show, we'll have a movie guide review to help you choose good movies to watch with your children this summer and keep you inside and in some air conditioning. So thanks again for being here with us, Isabella.
You are very, very welcome.
What is happening today?
I got to tell you, I got to get to that pasta.
All right,
Excuse me.
pasta. All right, Isabella is the cook. All I have to do is stand here and watch her. So we are fixing something delicious today.
We are. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about it. I'm going to go around you again, Barbara. I'm going to be doing that. As a matter of fact, here, I'm going to give you that job.
I have cooked pasta in my life
before. I know you
before.
can. There you go. Well, let that baby come to a boil again.
Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this, though. Is there a reason?
Well, actually, it was sticking to the bottom.
So.
We actually, put that pasta in because of time constraints, we had to get started on the pasta, okay? But we are actually going to make this wonderful, wonderful dish and a healthy version of it.
Okay.
And the name of the pasta is called... my gosh, the name of my pasta. Somebody give it to me. Paglia. Can you believe I forgot the name of my pasta?
Well, it has something to do with Carmela.
Thank
I know
you.
That. It's one of your friends.
Paglia e Fieno alla Carmela. All right, and Paglia and Fieno in Italian is straw and hay.
Straw and hay.
And it's because the fettuccine is the white fettuccine and the green fettuccine.
And it looks like straw
and it looks like straw and hay. And that's where they call it. But they have many different versions of this. All right, and I would love to get started because I know we got a lot of things to do here.
I have a question before you start on all this lovely vegetables.
Yes.
You know how some people put olive oil in the water. I noticed that you didn't do that when you were fixing your pasta.
I hardly ever do.
Okay, but that's why you do this, so it doesn't stick.
Well, you actually, you put that pasta in the salted boiling water always. All right, and you just stir it up and then let it go.
I feel it down there sticking though. It is sticking.
And it wouldn't have stuck. Is that the right term?
It would not have stuck.
It would have not have stuck if I was right there in the beginning, but because of the show and the opening, that's why I let it go a little bit too long. We let it go.
All right,
but
so
let me tell you what we got going
fixing?
here. We're going to do Paglia e Fieno, a healthier version. All right, the original dish actually has lots of cream in it.
Now
we deleted the cream, and we're going to do this very, very quickly. You are going to see exactly what's going on here. I'm going to put a very thin layer of olive oil, as you can see, just to cover the bottom of the pan. All right, I'm going to take some lagio. Do you remember the garlic?
Lagio. Garlic, yes.
Lagio.
I'm becoming very fluent in Italian, Isabella.
And actually, all you do is you're going to slice that up just a little.
Now, last time I thought it was necessary for me to do a little Italian music, and I thought we were going to have some in the background. I don't hear it yet, so I may have to be. Here we go.
I got to tell you, I love the tarantella, and if you can sing it, you by all means can dance it.
Is that what I was singing?
Yes, that's the tarantella. That is the famous Italian
tarantula.
song.
Yes,
tarantula.
Yes, I
okay.
gotcha. See, I am becoming fluent. And this is a shallot, and I do not know, as much as I love to be in the kitchen, I don't know the difference between a shallot and an onion.
A shallot is actually a combination of an onion and a garlic. Of onion and garlic together. And I just love it. It does something about the flavors. It gives it a little more richness, And all we're doing is, you can see, I'm just slicing the shallot, just like that. We slice the garlic. All right, and I'm actually going to put it in right back in this nice saute pan. And you want to make sure, Barbara, that when you're doing this, smell that already.
It's wonderful.
When you're doing this, you want to make sure that everything is just about ready to go, because this is going to happen very, very quickly.
Yeah, the oil is very hot.
We're going to lower that. It is. We're going to lower that just a little.
Delicious smelling.
Now, I decided to do a different version of Paglia and Fieno. The typical recipe actually has peas, it has mushrooms in it, like I said, cream. we're going to do it a little differently.
Everything healthy except for the cream, and we're taking the cream out. So we are going to have another healthy Italian meal. Which, by the way, speaking of healthy Italians, you look wonderful.
Thank you.
Been losing weight here, Isabella, eating all this good healthy food.
Tell me more.
Yes, you look fabulous. You just look fabulous.
I feel good, which is the most important thing.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel good. I have a wonderful family. I am loved by the most incredible Italian man I know. So what else do I need?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Not at all. Not at all. As you can see very quickly here, I'm just slicing these up.
Smelling very good.
Isn't that wonderful?
Food, faith, and family. That's what we are about at The Good Life. Lots of good food. Our faith in Jesus Christ is of utmost importance, and family right there with it.
You know, I was raised that way. And, you know, being raised a Catholic, we always understood the wonderful meaning of traditions, of the faith.
Right.
And I'm happy to say that my family has over and over again kept that going all these years.
That's good.
All these years. I want to tell you something a little different about what I'm doing with this vegetable. You know, there's many ways to cut this, but when you have a long pasta, you want to actually give your vegetables or whatever you're putting in there the same shape. All right, so as you can see, I cut the zucchini in half that way. Now I'm actually going to slice it like this. Just nice and thin, just like that.
So if we had bow tie pasta, we would have little chunks, because that's the same kind of shape. You're saying if it's a long shape, we have long vegetables.
That's what, and that's what I like.
Good.
Isn't that yummy? And doesn't it smell incredibly well?
Viewers, I wish we somehow, one of these days, these computer guys are going to figure out a way to have fragrances, aromas.
Smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision. There we go.
And honey, especially coming out of an Italian kitchen, oh my gosh, it's going to be wonderful.
Oh, I'm hearing something in the background. Are you hearing the music? All right, guys, way to go. We needed some music. They did that so I wouldn't sing. Yeah. That's the only reason they did that.
And what is this I hear about you doing that dance? Okay.
I've been told not to dance anymore.
Michelle is telling me, don't do that.
No more dancing. I'm sorry.
No more dancing.
No.
You know, it's funny. I'm going to take this little part, actually going to do it this way. There's many ways to core, okay?
But you're not wasting a bit of this green pepper. Not wasting a bit.
Of the red pepper. And of course, you know me. And the red, use every
This is slowing down a lot. Should I make it go a little higher?
Actually, I'd like you to pick the flame up just a little. Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
And you know, while I'm doing this, let me put this last bit in there. All right, and I'm going to season that just a little. And you know how I am about just a little bit of the kosher salt. That's it. A little bit of cayenne, because you know I love cayenne. We're going to give it a little kick. Just like that. Would you stir that for me?
That's a little healthier than the black pepper. We've said that before.
I was looking
for some reason.
Excuse me.
Do you remember why cayenne is better for you than black pepper?
It's much better for the cardiovascular system.
Okay, I thought I remembered something like that.
This pasta
And it certainly is a lot prettier. The red pepper on top there, I don't know, viewers, if you can see that, but it makes a beautiful, beautiful presentation.
All right, let's see. This pasta is ready to go. I can tell you already.
You don't have to throw it up on the ceiling or anything? You would do that at home, right?
We don't throw pasta. We throw many things. Pasta's not one of them. I'm going to get the prosciutto ready, because actually, I'm going to take the prosciutto. Actually, if I roll it up just a little, fold it up, I want to do this.
Now, where do you get this? In the deli? You just
get a couple
of slices in a deli?
You can get this at any of your grocery stores. But you want to buy a good prosciutto, a very nice good prosciutto.
I can't even say it. I don't know if I can buy it or not.
Oh, you can, absolutely.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
Okay.
Now, what we're going to do, we're going to throw this prosciutto in at the end, just a little bit. And many, many times in my recipes, we actually saute the prosciutto in the beginning, because we want it nice, crisp, and crunchy.
Oh, really?
Okay? But this, we're not this time.
Okay.
We're going to throw it in it at the end, and we're going to cook that up just a little.
I like my vegetables kind of crunchy, so we're not going to cook this all that long, are we?
No, it's going to be just a couple of more minutes. As you can see, and I'm going to get the wonderful basilico. Remember how to say the basilico?
Basilico.
Basil. Basilico. There you go.
There we go. Basil. Oh, and that smells delightful, too. That's a wonderful fragrance.
Isn't it wonderful?